sleep and listen to an audio version of the Constitution every night. Same thing with the Declaration. And, you know, numbers do say things, but sometimes they don't. And back originally when the Constitution was drafted, 39 people signed it. In the Declaration of Independence, Constitution, 39 people signed it. And in the Declaration, 56 men signed it. That's a small number if you really, really think about it. But look what that small number did to completely change the world. They made America a sign of hope. These small armies, George Washington army was so small, and yet they took down the damn British, you guys. They built America. We claimed our freedom in 1776, baby. Yeah, they got rid of those tyrants. And you know what? It was an 8-year war, and what I admire about our founding fathers and Washington and his army so much, the Civil War started in 1775, and it was an 8-year war, okay? And once the Declaration was signed in 1776, even though we declared our freedom, they still fought. They still fought, and they still kept going. We have to still fight. We know Trump will get back in, you guys. Operation Mockingbird and everything, Q and all that, it's great. And this guy will talk about it more, and I don't want to take a spot in that. But I'm just saying, we know a storm's coming, and sometimes the best victories come back at the last minute. I'm not giving hope. Trump had so much shit, and sorry to cuss, but I got him out, okay? Trump had so much garbage thrown at him from the media, from the left, from these Antifa, Black Lives, the swamp, the deep state, and he fought for us, and I sure as hell ain't giving up on him. And I truly believe Trump deserves his face on Mount Rushmore. You agree? And if they give a carpet, I'll start covering Trump's face out of Mount Rushmore. That man, holy cow, he deserves it. But anyways, everything about the Constitution is so valuable, and same thing with our Declaration. And towards the end of, after like a few paragraphs in the Declaration, it says, this is how you notice our tyrants. When they trade themselves for the law, and they give up the law of the people for their own benefits. Yeah. And if you keep reading everything down the Declaration of what a tyrant is, if you notice the most things it mentions law, and it mentions people, and it mentions benefits. And Abraham Lincoln even said that the power of the Senate, the House, it all belongs to the people. And then in another quote, Abraham Lincoln said, the people's job isn't to serve the government. It's to uphold the Constitution and overthrow any tyrants who come against it. And George Washington, I love my American history, and I'm only 30, guys, but I was so tired of schools that taught horrible things about our country. So I started teaching myself. Okay, like my whole entire room is like a throwback to the 1700s. I got a rolling desk. I got a 13 colony flag. Like, damn, my colors of my walls are like even like that old school green. Okay, like I literally made my bedspread and everything literally look like 1776. Okay, and I loved my history. I wanted to study it so much because I really value my country. I come from a very, very large cop and military family, and I think being part of that, like I'm just thankful that my parents weren't crazy. And with all that, I don't understand how the hell my sister's a psycho-liberal. God bless her. God bless her. Anyways, going off of rabbit trails here, but we really have to stand on it because the values that these men put in here, the values that these men died for. You guys, this is our 1776, and even when Trump gets back in for another 4 years, I'm still gonna fight. I turned in and I just filled out and sent in an application to start as a PC, a precinct committeeman. Yeah. Because we need to get patriots back in office. I am gonna run, and my thing in office is 3 things. Well, more than 3 things, but the biggest thing is I protect America and I protect America and its values. I defend and uphold the Constitution, and I serve the people. And that is my heart, what I want to put into it. But before we pass the mic on, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, defend the common good, promote the general welfare, and secure blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterities, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America, baby. We're going to defend it, and I think Nancy needs to look over that 22nd Amendment along with half of these other people, because that 22nd Amendment's got some freaking power. I'm just going to say that. So, anyways, know the Declaration, know your history, guys. And I mean, there was a point where I literally showed up to a high school because I found proof of what they were teaching. Not one flag in this American history class in a high school. I sort of had a mouthful in for the teacher. 15 minutes later, I was being escorted out. Well, that was a proud moment for me, and I